Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here working on this Mother Goose journal, the tall book of Mother Goose, as I've been doing the last 2 nights on video with you. So where I left you last night was I was spritzing the back of some of the one-sided scrapbook paper, and this is it. I'll show you how it turned out. Here's a piece that I haven't put in yet, so I've already cut it into page sizes to fit in the journal. And I ended up, I think I just did 3 pieces because 3 pieces was going to give me, I think, plenty of pages. And I did 1 coffee dyed, so I've got that one in here too, and I spritzed the coffee on too, just like the color. But I spritzed green on here. You can probably see a hint of green there. It's not dark, it's a light green, but I just think it's really pretty and it goes along with the colors in here. So that's how that turned out. So I've already cut those up. So I'll show you where I am, show you what I decided when we decided to put one of the characters on the inside of the cover here. It's not going to be a detail flip through or anything. I just want to show you the cover because it came out so cute. Let me move my stuff around here. So here's the front cover. So here is the inside of the cover. This is Mary Quite Contrary. The other one that I was thinking about using wasn't big enough. She was bigger. In fact, she's right here. I was thinking about using her. I think is this the one I was thinking about using? No, there's another one I was thinking about using, but she wasn't big enough. Mary was quite a bit longer, so she fit over here just about right. But there was a little bit of tear showing under her, like right here. So this piece right here that's under her was the words under her. They were right down here on the page. So I just, when I cut her out, I took that and made it into a little kind of background here. And you can see it says right here, Mary had a little lamb right there. So it goes with her. That's Mary with her little lamb. And here's her little kind of like title she had above her. It says Mary and her lamb right here. So I put that little piece right there. That was up here in the corner. This was on the bottom. She was in the middle. So I think it turned out really cute. I really like the idea of having a character from the book here covering that tear. And now it looks like a beautiful inside cover again. And then I thought, I'm trying to, I'm putting the pages in and trying to kind of put them in the order that I might want them in. So I thought it would be cool to start out the book or the journal with a page from, to match. You open the cover and you see this, and then you see another page from the book. So they kind of match. And then, so here's what I'm doing. I'm kind of putting some of the scrapbook paper, like if you cut a 12, when I was cutting my 12 by 12 paper, I could cut 2 pages out, and then I had a little strip left. So in order not to waste that, I made a flip over, and I also decided to round all the corners. I've rounded, even the pages were not rounded. Here's how they were. I'll show you. Let me show you. Here's how they were. See, they're kind of like they're pointy. They're not rounded at all. See how they're pointy? So that's the original shape of the pages. But I took them and rounded them because, I'll show you the cover. The cover has rounded corners right here. Is this rounded? I don't know if it's just worn down or what, but that is a rounded corner. This side is more squared off, but I didn't want, the pages were kind of like, when they were squared off, they were kind of like sticking out over the corner. I was like, well, that's no good. So I just decided to round all 4 corners, and I think it looks really good like that. So that's where I'm at. I'm just adding pages. I'm not going to do a flip through like I said, but I'll just show you how much I've got in here. Got quite a bit in here now. That ledger paper that we worked on to get together, some music book paper, and so I'm just kind of see if I can add maybe the rest of the pages tonight, and then maybe between today and tomorrow I can go ahead and bind it, and then I'll be back with you tomorrow to show you what it looks, and then maybe do a little decorating. So what pages I have left to add, I'm kind of going in kind of a a pattern of pages, I guess you'd say. So like this is one side of scrapbook paper where I dyed the back of it. So like the last, let's see, I have to look back to see what's next. So music book paper is next, but I kind of wanted some coffee dyed paper in here. So I have this is vintage computer paper. So I was like thinking, I really want to put some coffee dyed paper in here. I don't have any 12-inch, but I don't, you know, it's a junk journal. You know, we get like a variety of sizes, so it's actually almost, see how tall this is? It's actually almost tall as the 12-inch, but not quite. So I think that's, you know, perfect for a junk journal. And if I fold these in half, I can keep this little strip on here, which I think is really cool. To be able to keep that, you know, the strip with holes in it. I think that would be fun. So I thought maybe we could finish out the pages together. So I want to add, I've got quite a few of these here to add to see what they look like. And I have something else to add too that I haven't shown you yet, which I just thought of just before I turned on the camera when I was looking for this, for some coffee dye paper. And I was going to do regular, like I said, regular coffee dye paper. And then this kind of jumped out at me and said, use me, use me. So I said, okay, let's go for it. So it'll be like this, where I have the piece with the holes on the outside of the, and this is still attached. So I need to detach that. So it'll look like this with these holes on the outside of the journal, which I think is really cool. See my coffee dyeing there. And so, yeah, that goes well with the vintage look of this journal. So let's add some of these in here and see what that looks like and kind of intersperse them throughout what I've got in here already. So I've got, let's see, page from the book. Let's put one right, let's see, I've got, yeah, let's put one right here after the ledger paper. And then I'll look for the next ledger paper and put one after that. Kind of keep the same pattern going. So here's my next ledger paper here. I did go ahead and sew pockets. So on the ones that we folded up, I sewed that. And I sewed those pockets together. What else did I sew? I sewed something out. Sewed something else. I'll show you when I find it. Here's the other pocket. And yeah, when I find it, I'll show you. So we put, we're putting this coffee dye paper after the ledger. So the next ledger is right here. So let's put a piece there. And, well, do I want to round these corners? I probably do, and I didn't do it yet. So let's go back and do that real quick. I forgot about that. Okay. But, here, let me just take them out. And this is the fastest way to do it. I think my little corner rounder will go through these 4 pieces at one time. So get it done quick. Yes. All 4 pages at one time. So I hope everyone's having a great day. It's been raining here. Crazy. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing to wake up to rain like 24/7, 4 days in a row. I don't know. I think it might have stopped now, but it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. That's the 5th day. Okay, let me put these back in here now. Ledger, coffee dye paper. Find the next ledger. Here it is, and coffee dye paper. Okay, and then the next ledger. And when I see something I sewed, I will show it to you. Okay, here's the next ledger, coffee dye paper. Make sure I didn't miss any of my sewing. I was going to show you. Okay. And then, let's see, I sewed this on. This is a little piece of fabric. I sewed it here as a pocket onto this music page. So that'll go there. And here's the next ledger. So another piece of coffee dye paper here. And I did sew something else, but I don't know where it is. So if I find it, I will show it to you. So next thing I was going to add, I was wondering about adding a couple of time cards in here as a page. So like, see how tall it is? And it would be something kind of different. Let's see what it looks like. Like here's, okay, so we're flipping through, and we come to, I want to see how it would look, kind of experiment here. Flipping through, oh, this is a page, and we've got a time card. I have some coffee time cards too, so I could use those. Kind of seeing if I want to go with the, you know, just the new the new time card, not coffee dyed. So let's see. I don't know if I like that, but I think it still would be neat. I really think it would be neat. I'm going to leave it in there for right now. I might not round the corners on this since it's so inside, you know, the journal. It's not even, it'll be like that. It's not anywhere near the edges. So I'm going to leave it in there for now. I can take it out if I want before I bind it. Maybe y'all can let me know. Should I leave in the time card or not? I think I should, really. So we'll see. Okay, so the rest of the pages right now that I have ready to add are, if we add to our pattern here. Let's see. So we've got one-sided scrapbook paper. So after that, I added music, which I do have. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Yeah, music, and then double-sided scrapbook paper, which I think I finished up all of. No, I have a piece here too, yeah. So, ledger. Here's my ledger. Here's my one-sided. Here's my time card. I've got more of this here to cut up, and here's some double-sided I've got to cut up, and some music. So here, I think I need some more music at the moment. So then I'm just getting all my pages in order, organized here, so I can pull them out. So let's cut this. I think this might be, like, I think after I add these, what I have right here, what I just showed you, that I have cut and ready to go, I think we might be at our limit of pages as far as, you know, I go by thickness, not by number on the cinch journals, because I kind of know how much I can fit inside of that coil. Especially if you're going to add ephemera in the pockets and everything, it's going to just expand more and more. So you don't want to add too, you know, you don't want to overdo it with the pages, you know. So these are coffee dyed, and I think I've got a little bit of other color on here too. I remember when I was doing these, I was also doing some Rit dyeing in burgundy. So some of that is on here too. I believe that's what that is. And it's actually really pretty together. If you have a little bit of coffee dye and a little bit of, see, just a little bit of hints of pink there. That is from the Rit dye. Okay, so let me get all of my music papers together, my music pages. It's so weird because I don't make these very often. And you know, I'm so used to making signatures when folding pages. It's so weird to me to have these single pages. But, you know, I love doing all different types of styles and, you know, different types of journals. So this is a nice change. Okay, I'm just rounding the four corners on here. Have all my pages? Yeah. Okay, there we go. This one didn't get rounded here. This one on the bottom is not cooperating. Get it down in there. Okay, I think I got it good that time. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for watching this series. I appreciate all your comments, and everybody's been so nice and kind and seem like you're enjoying it, and I really am too. Okay, this corner needs a little bit of help here. Not quite round enough there. Okay, so now I think we were at book page, let's see, make sure I'm doing this right. Book page. Kind of need to go back a little. Okay, here's music. I'm going to start with music. Music, double-sided, coffee dyed, book page, single-sided, music, double-sided, ledger, coffee dyed, book page. Okay, so after book page is single-sided scrapbook paper. Oh, here's a piece of that. And then the music, which we just did. Okay, then double-sided scrapbook paper. Okay, this is where I need to cut some more. Okay, right here. And I need to measure this. Okay. I think I'll measure and measure. See how this, okay, this is how it works out. I have one single page here, and I have this, if you can see how it ends up. Then I have this piece that is just too short, you know, not wide enough for another page. So that's what I'm using as, like, I've either been making flip outs or side pockets out of those, the extra piece, so I don't have to cut it off. So I think that's been working out well. So I have plenty of pockets and side tucks and fold outs in here. Okay, so see how this can go like this. Make a little fold over here. Make it, yeah, like that. Make sure it's square. Okay. And then around the corners. I think I hear some rain. You guys probably can't hear it, but if you do hear it, that's rain. I was trying to hear if it was rain or wind because it's been rain. At times it has been windy too over the last 4 days of rain. But, okay, so see how that looks? That looks nice. And then we have this one. Okay, so now we're ready to go where we put back where we were. Let's see. I think we were right here, music, and then it was, yeah. Can you hear it? That's the rain. Okay, so double-sided scrapbook paper, then some ledger. Let me get one of my fold-out ledgers. I did. See, this is a single page, so I'll put a fold out. I did the same thing with the ledgers with the extra pieces. I made little fold outs right here. So there we go. And then coffee dyed. Let's see, do I have any more coffee dyed or did I use it all? Okay, so we're right here with the ledger. Coffee dyed next. I don't want to cut up too much of this coffee dyed and then end up not using it, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of like, see, here's where I'm at with the thickness. When it's relaxed, it's like this, but if I squish it together, it's like that. I'll have to count to see how many pages are in here. There's quite a few pages in here, if you can see that. There's actually a lot of pages in there, really. So I think, let's see, how many do I have here? I think I'm going to go ahead and cut up 2 more. So I don't cut up too many. You know, I've got 4 there, but we can do this real quick by, I'm going to fold it in half and get where we're going to cut. all of our little holes together there. And round our corners. Well, well, I guess North Carolina is starting, as far as I heard today, the second phase of reopening, in case y'all wanted to know. You probably don't even want to hear about it anymore, but that means that restaurants are going to be allowed to open, and I guess some stores. I heard bars are not allowed to open, which, you know, doesn't bother me, but some people it might matter to. Okay, did I make these too wide? Are these going to be too wide? If they're too wide, I'll cut them later. See, this isn't like when you make signatures, how they, you know, you stack them and they start protruding out. Everything's just, if it's flat right against, you know, the side here and it's right up to here, it's not going to protrude out like signatures. I'm so used to that, having to cut things shorter and shorter, but not on this type of journal. Everything can go right to the edge, really, to the, you know, I'm talking about side to side. So, okay, ready for a coffee dyed paper. All right, so what was next? Let's see, I gotta go back to my last, okay, next was a book page. Let's see, do I have any more here ready to go? Yes, I do. I think this might be the last one. No, is there two here? These are pretty thick pages. This feels like two, but it's only one. Is it two? Because it really feels like two. Hold on. It's only one. It's so thick. Oh no, it's two. See, I knew it felt too thick. Okay. Lucy, this is Lucy Lockett. Okay. And this is the one I was thinking about using on the back page, I think, and then I didn't. So, okay, that's their book page. Now we need, after book page is single-sided scrapbook paper. Let's see, do I have any more of that? Yes, I do. Right here, and kind of decide which side I want to go, which way, you know. Okay, so then music again. Here's some music. And then double-sided, which I do have one more piece here. Okay, cool. Double-sided, and then ledger. And then coffee dyed paper, which we just cut. I'll add the time, I might add a couple more time cards after I get done with the pages, so that's why I'm not grabbing those right now, if you're wondering if I was going to put any more of those in here. Okay, coffee dyed paper. Next, I don't think I have the one more book page ready. Of course, I have a bunch right next to me. And then after the book page, single-sided scrapbook paper. Gosh, this is my last one I have. Oh, no, that's ledger paper. Okay, I don't have any more single-sided scrapbook paper ready. Okay. So what's after single-sided is music. Go ahead and add the rest of what I have here and see what it looks like. No more scrapbook paper ready, okay? So, since I don't have any more scrapbook papers ready, I'm just going to add what I have here. So, but I don't want to add them all at the end, you know what I mean? So I'm going to disperse them throughout. Kind of mess up my pattern here, but that's okay. So let's go back. There's music there. I have one more music, I think, and two more ledgers, and two more coffee dyed papers. I have plenty of book pages if I want to add any more book pages. So we got a book page, coffee dyed. Let's see, we have music right there. Let's add a ledger right here. This is a fold out ledger. Okay, so then we have music. let's add, let's see, where's our next coffee dyed? There's coffee dyed there. So let's add a coffee dyed right here. And then go, I've got one more coffee dyed, one more of each. So I just don't want them right next to each other, you know what I mean? So let's go up a little bit and add, let's see, right in here. Add a, let's see, I think we need a coffee dyed right here. And then the next music is right up here, so we'll add a music right here. And then we'll go up a little bit more and add a, let's see, where's the next ledger? We'll put a ledger, there's a ledger right there. Let's put a ledger right here. It's a single, just a single ledger page. So, let's see. I've got 2 more time cards. So I put that one time card right here in the front. And so I'll go toward the middle and add a time card. Well, I've got a bunch of time cards here. Okay, I don't want to add that many though. I'll put one in the middle and one toward the back. How about that? I think that would be good. Something with lines right here. And it's pretty thick. I don't want to take your time in counting the pages, but I would say by the time I get this on here, let me see how it's going to fit. You know, you crunch it together with after you get the holes punched, but I would say I think that's enough pages. So, and I think it looks really beautiful. You know what I might do is just add a couple of more book pages in there. I think that would be the thing to do because I think I have plenty of everything else. So that's what I'm going to do. We're at only 26 minutes right here. So I think that would be, this would be a good place to end. So I'm excited about the next update I come back to you guys with, hopefully tomorrow night. But yeah, I'm going to try between today and tomorrow, add a few more book pages because I have all of these, you know, quite a few left here. So I want to add a few of these and then I'm going to bind and then we'll decorate tomorrow night too. So, so exciting, right? So thanks for watching tonight. I think it's looking, I mean, if you don't remember, look back at how we started. And then look how beautiful it looks now. I mean, I know it's a grungy cover, but we like that, right? We love grungy sometimes, especially if it's an old, beautiful, old vintage book turned into beautiful journal. All right, I'm so excited. I can't even stop talking. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting.